coming back, and the stream does look... it's hard to say while it's starting up. It's a little uneven at the moment, but... Actually, no, I think one thing I might try is... I'm pretty sure I've got Mozilla installed. No, actually I don't. Let me grab Mozilla. Get Firefox going instead of Chrome. Sometimes Chrome tends to want to try and take over the whole computer. At least that's what it feels like. So I'm going to give Firefox a quick install. And I'm going to load up... Oh, thank you. That's what I was going for. This is an Arkham Asylum desktop wallpaper. And then I just overlaid text on it. And actually, I can probably use this one instead. We've already started. So let me just get a couple of things going here. It's already installed and running. Let's get this going so I have the chat room, and then I will completely shut down Chrome. See if that frees up any more resources that OBS can use. There we go. That should be the end of Chrome for this session. Yeah, you gotta watch out for caps. Nightbot does not like them very much. Sorry about that. In busier chat rooms with a lot of people, you can understand where people typing in caps a lot might become a bit of a problem. Okay. And no, it still looks like OBS is pegging for some reason. I'm gonna have to look into this. It's a new update of OBS. I wonder if that has something to do with it. I do have streamer friends that make a point of never updating their OBS once they've got it working, as they say it causes problems. I've never been one to shy away from updates because I tend to think that they're updated for a reason. Those hostiles? Yes, there are. No, I cannot. As a matter of fact. It's pretty much all or nothing with Nightbot. What I can do is say there's a certain minimum number of capital letters in a row that it will trigger on. But there's not much I can do beyond that, aside from not use Nightbot, but I don't want to do that because Nightbot's incredibly useful. Okay, so these are... No. Come on, OBS. You can do better than this. Probably 8. I think I left it at the default. Guess I'm fighting.
Don't let him hit you.
Oh, hey.
Don't let him hit you, idiot. I'm gonna...
There's got to be something else going on in the computer. So give me just another minute. I'm going to see what's going on. Maybe if I just quit the game. There should be a checkpoint just right behind me. So if I exit to desktop and restart it from the scratch, maybe that'll have something to do with fixing it. So let's get going again. OBS is the best one on the market. I've heard of FF Split, but I've never heard anything really particularly good about it. Everybody I know swears by OBS. This has just got to be something running on my computer, and maybe it's because it's Windows 10 and it's very new. But there's something running on the computer that's using too much processing power. At the same time, I'm trying to run the game and the OBS software. Okay.
Oracle,
Yeah.
go through the city's computers. Pull up all you can find on Dr. Young. I'll
So
go
I really
through anything
didn't
you
lose any
find once I get
progress.
to the cave.
A bat cave on Arkham Island?
I built it years ago. It's best to plan ahead for situations like this.
How'd you manage to keep this a secret?
It's me, remember?
So do you think Dr. Young's been experimenting with venom? The same chemical that turns Bane into that animal?
Yes, I'm worried. Bane seemed even more powerful than usual. Joker wants the venom, and that can only be trouble.
I'm heading to Dead Man's Point in Arkham North. I'll contact you once I'm in the Batcave.
Let's get that statue again.
So what was it that gave it away?
Okay. That's the medical facility. There's intensive treatment.
Big green glowing question mark?
He's here! You okay, buddy?
Not much better, huh? Maybe a little better. I don't know. I think at this point it's something I'm going to have to look at off stream. I don't know what I can do about it that's not going to be majorly disruptive. Probably worse even than the lag itself. What's in here? It's the visitor center. Nothing I really need right now. Isn't this the way I came down and in? Probably.
What's the deal with Dead Man's Point. It's been a favorite suicide location on Arkham Island for over 100 years.
Yeah, I know. I once saved an unfortunate inmate from leaping off into the rocks below. I found a cave entrance and over the years have moved a number of supplies here. It's a regular home away from home.
I just have to make the chat room a little more visible here. Could also have nothing to do with either of us. It could be a peak hour of internet usage in your area or something. That's possible. In fact, I might have to see if I can figure out if that's the case, since it was roughly this time of day yesterday that the same thing happened. What time is it? It's almost 5 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. I guess it's conceivable. People might be, you know, streaming movies, TV, that kind of stuff. Doors locked, huh? Because now that you mention it, I've never really... Well, it's really hard to say. I think what I'm going to have to do is stream some evenings this week on my Gordon MacLeod account and see if other times of day give me the same trouble. I don't know if I want to continue this game, though, on the other account. I kind of want to keep a separation, so maybe I'll start another playthrough where I do intensive searching for all of the secrets and hidden objects and stuff like that. Because that is a disturbing thought. It could be completely beyond my control. I might even have to, if that is the case, I might have to look at another time to do the show. And this was always intended to be a sort of a temporary time. I don't intend to spend all of my weekends forever doing this, but it'll be a lot easier to figure out something to change it to once David and Luria have settled in Portland after the move and the rest of the Geek's Life schedule is set.
Can you hear that, detective? It's the sound of me clapping at your success. Oh, you can't? That's because an idiot would have found that trophy.
So I guess we're gonna have to see.
So the great detective has solved a mere 10% of my challenges. Are you ready to give up yet?
I've only just begun. I'm not giving up. What kind of crazy talk is that, Riddler? So it looks like it's right down here. Somewhere. Probably down on the ground level. Cave entrance. Ah, that would be this. Ooh.
My family's blood ran through the heart of Gotham. We were doctors, politicians, and teachers. We have been the organ cleaning the arterial filth from the city. We have been its servants, giving all to protect it. And still it has chosen to hurt us.
Give me just a second here. Okay. Strange writings and symbols that have been found around Arkham Island and deciphered by Batman. These must have been left for a reason. What story do they tell? Nope. So I want to go that way. That makes me even more curious about this. Come on. Uh-huh.
Easy. A blind man would have stumbled over that one.
Wow. You think so, Riddler? Ooh, another upgrade. Allows special combo moves to be executed after achieving a combo score of ×5 instead of ×8. I kind of like the sound of that. Okay, good. I'll see if I can keep sort of half an eye on the bit rate.
Identity confirmed. Disabling countermeasures. Security deactivated.
So it's possible that was something in my area that was causing a problem with internet speed, like you said. Could also be something scheduled on the computer, maybe antivirus or something, so I'll have a look at my settings and all those programs. But I'm not going to disrupt the stream anymore to do that. That's going to be... Oops. I'll do more investigation and stuff offline. I'll also do some more streaming this week on my own channel. I don't think I really did much of any this past week. And he really did build a replica of the Batcave. That's weird. You'd think it'd be a lot easier just to build the tunnel to the real Batcave.
Dr. Young was heading up a project. It was big, lots of external funding. Here are the last notes she filed. I can't make sense of it. What does it mean?
Looks like she was experimenting on the Arkham patients. This new chemical only barely resembles the original Venom compound.
There are a number of changes that appear to amplify the strength of the drug. Multiple references to a Titan formula. Even a small amount could trigger a Venom-like transformation in the host, eliminating the need for the storage tank Bane requires.
Hang on. These notes aren't complete. The formula is missing. That must be the secret Dr. Young is hiding. If Joker gets his hands on this, he will create an army of 1,000 Banes.
My God. Is Joker crazy enough to do that? What am I saying?
Uh-huh.
You've got to stop him.
This grapple attachment can be used to grab and pull objects from a distance. The bat claw can also attach to enemies. Okay, this is pretty cool stuff. I like the sound of that.
I'm going after her. She was heading to the mansion with cash. I'm going up top via the catacombs.
Your internet just sneezed or something. Yeah, that'll happen sometimes. That happens to me occasionally. Not too often, thankfully. Where am I headed now? Okay. Roughly that direction. Probably not there. Oh, come on. At least it gives you the ability to escape, unlike a lot of games. This is my own... Oh. tutorial moment, of course. He spent all that money on the computer and he couldn't finish the damn bridge. Come on, Batman. Oh, that's why there were all those ones I couldn't remove. Okay, that makes sense.
Sorry, boss. Took a little longer to find them than you figured it would.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll try and be more precise next time I'm planning an island takeover.
Hey, I didn't mean...
Some criticism I can take. I mean, I'm not perfect. Well, come to think of it, I'm pretty close to perfect, aren't I? Where was I? Oh, yes. Criticism from a worm like you. A worm who's only crawling around free because I arranged to open his cell is something I will not tolerate.
I'm sorry, boss. I didn't mean it like that. Please.
Oh, well, see now you're apologetic. I'll just have someone drive round to your house and break your wife's leg, okay?
But Joker...
You got a problem with my generous nature?
No, I guess not. Thanks?
Oh, don't mention it. Let's just consider the matter closed. Did I ever tell you the one about the guy who came home to find his wife a paraplegic? Hello? Are you listening to me? I'll keep your hand on me, you slippery little worm.
Oh, that's interesting.
Why a wheel?
One of them actually tagged me. That's not good. Yeah, Mark Hamill is amazing at this stuff. I really wish I had watched and played a lot more of this stuff before this. This is actually pretty much the first time I've really heard him. I mean, like, I've heard clips and stuff and maybe an occasional episode here and there. I'd never watched the Batman cartoons, though. This is a problem I'm going to have to correct.
Is he here yet? You're kidding me, right? That thing's not a man. My God!
Hello. My name is Dr. Gretchen Whistler. Do you understand me?
Yeah, I hear you, bitch. So when's dinner? I'm getting hungry.
So that's got to be what, Killer Croc? Born with a rare mutation that made his skin green and scaly and grew his body to grotesque proportions, Waylon Jones was raised by an alcoholic aunt and bullied relentlessly for his appearance. He briefly worked as a carnival freak under the name Killer Croc, but his misanthropy grew, as did his bestial nature, pushing him to a life of crime. As his physical condition and mental state deteriorate, Killer Croc becomes a more bestial foe, increasingly detached from humanity. Alligator wrestler, of course. gangster murderer. 11 feet tall, holy crap. And he first appeared in '84. Incredibly thick, tough skin, razor-sharp teeth and claws. Expert wrestler, heightened senses, extremely fast reflexes, able to survive in water for extended periods of time, and hates humans. Huh.
Your flesh like paper.
So I gather I have to try and take him on next, huh? He kind of looks like he's going to be a little tougher than Bane.
I've been digging deeper into Dr. Young. According to her bank records, there have been multiple payments starting last April until 2 months ago. Then nothing. The payments came from a company owned by Mr. Jack White.
One of Joker's oldest aliases. So, Joker pays Dr. Young to create his army, and then all of a sudden he stops. Doesn't make any sense.
Managed to hide from me. Sneaky little thing. The puzzle has many sides, but only some are visible. Okay, what have we here? This looks kind of parkourish. There's a Riddler statue. More teeth. 2 statues.
Hey, this is weird. The payments to Dr. Young's account didn't stop exactly. They were declined. Dr. Young put a block on her account.
Sounds like she had a change of heart. She tried to block the payments. Joker doesn't like it when his partners try to back out.
So he decided to get himself back to Arkham, find his formula, and create the army himself.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's a parkour, and for no apparently good reason. They're making it difficult.
I've hacked into her email accounts. 2 mails stand out. The first is a resignation letter dated last week. Sounds like she was trying to get away.
And the second?
A message from Joker. Well, Jack White. It's a long thread. She's begging to stop the experiment, says it's too dangerous. He's not listening. Let's see. Random threats to her family, a couple of bad jokes. A picture of a dead baby is a threat.
Go on.
He says, I'm coming for you. I want what I paid for. And then another joke about wheelchairs. Lovely. And a drawing of some kind of donkey.
No mystery why she's so scared. I'm coming up to the surface. I'll find her.
Oh, that's interesting. That looks like part of a question mark. There may be thugs in here. I don't see any. But I will keep that in mind. Thank you for the tip.
Oh, you found that one. Sorry, it wasn't much of a challenge. I was running out of time.
Damn it.
This area is falling apart.
Oh.
It's not safe to use the grapple. I I need to climb up the old-fashioned way.
Interesting. Okay, so there is a rationale for it. So how do I get that one there? I suppose I can climb, huh? Oh, crap. Okay, so it may not be this game then. Arkham City's the next one in the series, isn't it? Or is it Arkham Origins? City Origins Night, okay. Because I keep thinking as I'm playing this that this would be a beautiful type of gameplay for an open world environment. So I'm really, really looking forward to City. So I'm having a blast with this, but it's just going to get better, I think. What have we here?
Taped patient session 2. Patient name Waylon Jones, aka Killer Croc.
So, is this the part where you try and reason with me? Find out why I did it, Doc.
Because you're a psychopath.
We're here to help you, Mr. Jones.
You got a cure for me then, Doc? Can you make me normal?
Normal is a poor choice of words. No one's really normal, are they?
Figured as much. So, how about this, Doc? You let me go now, and I won't eat you.
You don't really eat people. It's just an urban myth.
Oh, you think? Keep believing that, Doc.
Capital Wasteland of Fallout 3, that's pretty interesting. How would you compare it to something like, well, it's sometimes hard to say because you don't have any vehicles in Fallout 3. How would you compare it to the various Grand Theft Auto games, like maybe Grand Theft Auto 4 or 5? I assume you have the Batmobile in cities. Or Arkham City, rather. Oh, man, you're missing out. GTA is a lot of fun. I would skip 4, though. The story is very, very unremarkable. It's... In fact, I'd go so far as to say it's forgettable. Mainly because I actually have forgotten it for the most part. 5, on the other hand, is one of my favorite games of all time. There are some serious problems with it, characterization and stuff like that, but for the most part, it is just amazing. Like, there are so many missions that stand out in my mind, whereas with 4, mostly I remember the annoying cousin that's constantly calling you to go and play bowling. But 5 is just a triumph on most levels. On the social level, it leaves a lot to be desired. And, ooh. Okay, that's not a hidden path down to it. Collecting anything then. Like, GTA 5 doesn't tend to treat the ladies all that particularly well. It's never been a strong point for the series as a whole, but the main characters are really well developed and really well executed.
Ding dong! Joker again? Don't worry about the bat.
Pretty much, Ivories. I would
Surprises along the way.
say it's pretty much safe to skip 4, and yeah, you can have a lot of fun just playing sort of randomly, ignoring the story and doing your own thing in the city. But if that's what you want to do, you're much better off with 5. 5 is a beautifully executed game in pretty much every way.
Snipers. Looks like the Blackgate thugs have access to the armory.
That doesn't sound good. Ooh. That's a neat twist. I kind of like that. So this is a stealth with a twist kind of thing. Yeah, I probably want to keep the detective mode on most of the time.
Take patient interview. Subject has no recorded name. Alias listed as the Joker. In the room is Warden Sharp and myself, Dr. Young.
Is this another one of those boring psych evaluation tests?
No, it's not. So, you're the famous Joker.
In the flesh. So, Doc, do you want me to look at the ink blots again? The first one is a kitten I had when I was a child. The second is, let's see, a dead elephant. The third is a...
Funny. Now let's skip the jokes.
Skip the jokes? Hey, Sharpie, didn't she get my permanent record? Be quiet, clown.
Every doctor that has ever interviewed you claims a different type of psychosis. Everything from multiple personality disorders to, well, the list is endless.
Where would you get multiple personalities from? His characterization seems pretty consistent.
Anything can be cured given a correct treatment.
And you think you can cure me?
Oh, I know I can.
Interesting. An insanely homicidal supervillain, the Joker's white skin, green hair, and blood-red lips belie the chaotic nature underlying his cartoonish appearance. The self-styled clown prince of crime has no superpowers beyond a capacity for incredible violence and a skill at creating deadly mayhem. He frequently concocts elaborate schemes to entrap his arch-nemesis, Batman. Grappling hook and smoke is your friend here. Unfortunately, I don't have smoke, so I'll have to rely on the grappling hook and timing. Okay, he's looking elsewhere. Probably want to go elsewhere myself. There's one sniper there. Are there only the 2 of them? Interesting. I would have expected more. Yeah, he's kind of looking this way, so I don't want to go now. Whoop! Not quite what I had in mind. That would have been an awesome takedown if I had pulled it off, though. Oh, come on. Now, are these guys friendlies or not? I'm gonna guess not. There are no others around, right? No more snipers to deal with. It's Arkham East. Structurally weak. So I have to blast my way in there at some point. Actually...
Let's finish this. Don't let him hit you, idiot! All you have. That's gonna hurt. You hit like an old man.
What a jerk.
Crap out of you. You're gonna bleed that.
Down.
You want some of this?
Okay. Oh, okay, the door's not open.
A map will always help those who are stuck.
There's a lot of secrets around here, isn't there? Oh, no. Not what I had in mind. No secret ways in here? Give the roof a look. Doesn't look like it. I keep thinking there must be a way to disable those doors, but I haven't figured it out yet. That was subtle. Yeah, well, I try. Can't promise to always be subtle. Alright, so we're heading, yes, this way. Before I rush in too quickly, have a look around. That looks like an interesting one. Yeah, there's got to be some way to disable these gates that I just haven't discovered yet. Okay. No, I tried that. Doesn't seem to do anything. Of course, I haven't tried it with the new, Nope. Nope. Okay. So I want to go this way. Yeah, I know. It's irritating, isn't it? Nope. Nope. Okay. Oh. Hi, guys. So is there anything in the... I don't think so. There's no secrets listed here.
I seem to be losing them like there's a plague in town. I guess that is that. I've got a couple of men in the guard towers covering your movements. But be careful. They're both loose cannons. Itchy trigger fingers and, well, you know, accidents do happen.
Now, are those the guys I just took out, or did I come to this at the wrong time? Oh, nope. It looks like there's more.
Ding dong. Warden Joker would like to announce that
Oh.
as of today, all Arkham guards have been fired.
Okay, that wasn't so hot. I forgot to check behind me.
I thought you'd last longer.
Seem to be losing men like there's a plague in town. I guess that is that. I've got a couple of men in the guard towers covering your movements. But be careful. They're both loose cannons. Itchy trigger fingers and, well, you know, accidents do happen. Ding dong. Warden Joker would like to announce that as of today, all Arkham guards have been fired due to budget cuts.
didn't go quite as I'd hoped.
Please remember to keep an eye open for any flying curiosities. I hear the asylum suffers from infestations from time to time.
Take patient interview 17. Joker remains uncooperative. My earlier diagnosis remains true. I believe he enjoys his persona too much.
What's up, Doc?
Today I thought we'd try something different.
Oh, you make me blush, Doc. I have a girlfriend.
Dr. Quinzel, I know. I've seen the tapes. I saw what happened.
What can I say? I'm a charmer.
Anyway, I thought it would be good to talk about your childhood.
Oh, ever heard of romance, Doc? I don't give up the goods for free. You'll have to try harder.
What are you hiding?
Didn't you hear me? You scratch my back, Doc, and, well, I won't have you wrapped in plastic and left in a gutter. Any available psychos, killers, maimers, and murderers that are not yet in the old mansion? Hurry up, you fools, before I feed you to the man himself! Hello again, boys. It's me. Please remember to take good care of all our hostages. There's no good one dead. However, a bruise here or a cut there won't go miss. Joker here. Now that I'm in charge, I'd like to hear all your feedback on the place. I'm especially proud of the decor, and I hope it helps you all become more productive in our task of taking over. Any available psychos, killers, maimers, and murderers that are not yet in the old mansion? Hurry up, you fools, before I feed you to the man himself!
Hey, I've got a cousin in Metropolis who needs some heavies for his security company. You know, knocking on doors, collecting money.
Breaking some legs if they don't pay.
Good times. You want in? I can put in a good word.
Sounds great. I'm up for that.
Sorry, I think I accidentally hit the key combo that mutes it on me. I'll have to go in and check later and see what I have it set to. Okay. Yeah, on some setups... Oh, nice. On some setups I use push to talk, mostly on TeamSpeak, but I've played with it a little bit for the stream as well. I just don't find it very practical, so I don't use it, and it's easy to forget what the keys are. I'll have to go in and make sure that's not set up anymore. Okay. I think I would generally prefer it if you let me give it a shot myself first and then do it, but as it happens, I didn't actually see your hint this time until after I'd already done it myself, so I just like to keep it that way, I think. If I'm having trouble with it, then help is very appreciated. I just want to have the chance to try and figure it out first, if that makes sense. What do we have in here? Aha!
As Gotham's veins slowly filled with pain and suffering, the effects were felt everywhere. My father fell first, infected by some foul disease. My mother lived on, but only in a dream. I returned to the family home to care for her, where she remained in her bed for as long as her body continued to breathe. Her tears kept me awake at night.
Huh.
As Gotham's veins slowly filled with pain and suffering.
Okay. Oh, that's a checkpoint. Okay. It's saving. Now, it is getting pretty much towards... Oh, no, don't apologize, Avery. It's no problem at all. Don't worry about it. It's totally fine. It is getting on towards 6 o'clock, though, and I am getting pretty hungry, and I think I'm going to have to wrap it up here as much as I'd like to continue. Man, I really love this game. This is incredible. I can't believe I waited so long to play it, but yeah, I think that's about it for me. I've been streaming for about 3 hours, and I'm very encouraged to note that my voice is not actually going out on me today. So I think at some point in the future, I'm going to have to figure out a permanent time for the stream. Like I said, though, that's really dependent on Luria and David, and more particularly on the schedule that's set for the rest of Geek's Life. I don't want to conflict with anything else that people are doing live. So I would like to move at least one of the 2 days, maybe even do more days, we'll see. But I would like to do at least one of the days during the week so that I have a weekend day free. So I'm going to give that a shot, and I'm going to stream a lot more this week on my other account, see if I can figure out what's going on with the bitrate. It's really nice to see that it's been doing pretty solid for a while now. We had that one brief period where it got kind of laggy. So I don't know if that's something scheduled on my computer, if maybe you're right and it's something to do with just the internet in my region. It could be maybe a peak period there, maybe a lot of people were using it. Switch off streams, I'm not sure what you mean by that. I mean, you can stream whenever you want, but I have to set a real schedule for this one, and I don't want to take weeks off. Because I actually have a lot of friends in the Twitch community, and one of them's a very well-known mod who has been doing some data analysis that with numbers he got from Twitch themselves. And if you really want to build the viewership of the stream, you have to stream often and you have to stream consistently. So I don't want to cut down the amount of time I actually spend on the stream, because the Geeks live stream is going to be a bit of a low volume one. Ideally it would be 4 days a week minimum for 6 to 8 hours. That's more the kind of numbers that I'll be going for with my own channel. And then I'll be trying to, you know, as I build my own channel, I'll be trying to funnel viewers from there into here. So I'll have to give some thought as to how I want to work that. Because right now the Geeks Life channel is actually growing quite a bit better than mine is. So we'll see how that plays out as things go along. But yeah, I think I'm going to have to call it there for today. I am encouraged my voice is holding out as well as it is, but I am quickly going to reach the point where I can't talk anymore. So I will be back on this stream. My current plan is for Saturday. By that point, hopefully Luria and David will actually be, I won't say settled in, but they'll have moved anyway. So I'll have a better idea of what's going on. So thank you, Ivory and Phil and everybody else who stopped in to check out what's going on today. And sorry for the disruption that I had. I don't like having the stream disrupted like that by technical issues, but you know, I'm still reasonably new at this, so we'll see how it goes from here on. And have a great remainder of your weekend. Have a good night. Oh, hey Jerry. Welcome to the stream, but I'm actually just shutting down now. I'm sorry. So, thank you for stopping in, but if you want to check out what's going on around here, I'll be streaming again next Saturday at 3 p.m. I might even start a little earlier. We'll see how it goes. But 3 p.m. for sure next Saturday, and that's Eastern time, so take whatever time it is for you right now and take off 3 hours or so. And yeah. Thank you everybody for stopping in, and I will see you next weekend. Or if you want to check out my own channel, I will put in the link in the chat room. Let me just get the game screen switched off. And this is my channel here. Twitch.tv/GordMcLeod. And I will be streaming during the week on that channel. So, that's about it for today. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.